Hi there, folks. Thank you for being here and watching this. I thought I'd just say I hope you have a great Friday. I'll have a great weekend. It's been a bit of an eventful week this week. I've actually kickstarted and rebooted some of the social media channels I've got, and I'm thinking about how I might package these workshops and how I might get them out to you. They are sort of on their way, but I'm just making you aware of different bits. So there's a lot sort of going on in my head. And whilst I was doing that, I also did a bunch of stuff where I was thinking about doing live streams. And I'm just looking at my account now on Metricool. If you've not heard of what Metricool is, it's a social media management tool. And it looking at some of the impressions I've got just from a few live streams that I did and a couple of videos on TikTok, I got over 3,000 in the space of 2 weeks. That's 3,660, and just shy of literally one shy of 1,000 on Instagram. And that I barely did anything, barely lifted my finger. And I was quite amazed at those kind of results. One of the shocks I got was getting over 300 impressions on Pinterest. Now, those are impressions and I guess interactions and likes and stuff like that might be the thing. But as we build up, that's the thing that I'm sort of leaning towards. I still have 4 weeks, which for me just amounts to 4 days because I have another job and well, I have next week and then I'll have 3 weeks. So that means the 3 to 4 days that I've got across the 4 weeks are things that I've got where I could be doing a bit more. But I've got to cram in a lot for those workshops. I'm going to briefly just mention those workshops that are upcoming. They're not yet confirmed, so just sort of waiting for them to get confirmed by Unlimited. And then at the same time, I'm just looking at developing a new one. So actually finding out that what websites were compared to what they are, they've changed a lot. They are important. They're probably just as important. I think it balances itself out. But looking at search engine optimization, well, there's a lot of debate about Google and the rise of AI and how people search and find information. So that's changed quite a bit. So using SEO and good web, bad web are two topics that once upon a time would be separate, but actually I could do them together. I'll have to find a way to deliver them together. So that's currently sort of what I'm doing, and that'll bring